Hello, my name is Milena. I would like to tell you a little bit about myself and why do I do what I do. I grew up in Slovenia in a family with 4 children, and I'm the youngest one. I was always trying to improve myself, even as a little child. And the reason for that is because my parents were quite critical, so I always felt like I'm not good enough. So I read psychology books, anything I could find on personal development, I was reading to improve myself. And actually, that helped me quite a lot for doing what I'm doing today. Um, you might think that it's horrible to be raised in a family like this and to always felt like inadequate, not being good enough. But the reality is that I think I was born in a perfect family because I am doing what I'm doing. I discovered the passion for personal development, for helping people, probably exactly through my own personal story. And if I didn't have parents like that, I might never end up on this road. But so I discovered my soul purpose in such an early age, and I think that is a blessing. So I'm very grateful to my parents today for that. But what really set the tone for the way I am doing things today is a thing that happened to me and my children in 2009. So I was living in Slovenia before, and I came to Canada in 2007 after I married a Canadian. And we had a pretty good marriage. I mean, it was a good marriage for 2 years, and then after 2 years, overnight, he realized he doesn't want me in his life anymore. And that's when the horror actually started for me and children, because overnight we lost everything. We lost home, we lost security, we lost family, finances, everything really. And he was threatening us. So things were really, really critical at that point. It was so bad that at some point I was thinking about the suicide because I thought, you know what, my life is over. I have nothing to offer my children. I completely blew up my life. But then I discovered my inner power, I could say, through a really miraculous event. I discovered the power that is in me, that I'm connected to a higher power, and through gratitude, my life started to improve. I literally practiced gratitude for every little things that I could at that point, even for the fact that I don't have a job. It was true that I didn't have money to buy anything, but at least I could spend my time with kids so they didn't need to be alone and go through all these difficult times all on their own. So there was so much to be grateful for, even in those circumstances. And this connection that I found in me, this power, this strength, really pulled me through the worst. But not only that, what happened was that I realized that we are taken care of by something far more bigger than I am. Because in our lives, people would appear, people that I didn't know before, that would help us with things that I needed at that point, like writing a resume. I didn't know anything about writing resumes at that point in Canada. How do you do that? Because it was so much different than the European way. And a person just showed up and he was teaching me that for free, and then he disappeared after I got a job. And there were more and more people like that just coming in our lives, just helping us wherever we needed help. So we were really taken care of. And so my intuition grew a lot through this process. The inner power, the inner strength, spirituality, and it was very natural for me to become a happiness guide. I also learned during this process how to really, really forgive, because I had to do forgiveness process on my own. Otherwise, I would become a really bitter and resentful person, and I didn't want to become that way. I really chose forgiveness at that point. So I forgive my ex-husband. I'm not angry. My kids are not angry at him either. They're really happy people, happy children today, because I never wanted to poison their hearts with resentment or anger. And I think this is a really great success. And so a lot of things were going on, how I thought myself, forgiveness, unconditional love, and all kinds of other stuff. And that's why today I am helping people doing basically the same thing, connecting with their inner power, with the strength that's in them, connecting with their intuition, and guiding them through process that really enhances their relationship, so they have more fulfilling relationships. So many people reconnect with people that they didn't have any relationship anymore with them because there was so much resentment and anger between them. or they can eliminate guilt from their lives. And this is the reward that my clients get after working with me. And so this is one thing, but the other thing is that they connect with their inner power, with their soul purpose. And that's the best thing you can do for yourself. Connect with who you are. Because many clients that come to me say, I don't know what's wrong. It's just something's missing in my life. Something's not right. Look, I'm happy. I have a good relationship with my husband or with my spouse. I have a good career, but there's something that I know is not there. And then we go through this process, and they connect with their soul, and they're fine. They're great. They feel fulfilled. And I really love doing what I do. I love helping people to get on this path. And just to end my story, to let you know, I find that what happened to us in 2009 was really a blessing. It was a lesson of inner strength. It was a lesson that we are connected to something much higher and bigger than what we are, and that we can overcome anything. So to me, truly, that was a blessing. And I think it really set me on this path of being a happiness guide, and to enjoy life, to enjoy the process, because life is a process. And I wish you all the best in your life. And if you have any questions, or if you want any changes in your relationships, or in your personal happiness, in your career, in your life, please give me a call. I will be really very happy to talk to you. My phone number is 778-239-7996. And you can also find me on my website, hgresults.com.